Today in Los Angeles, celebrity singer D4VD faces a serious hearing on gruesome murder and abuse charges. We've got the details coming right up.
Hey, I'm Garrett, and this is Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett, coming to you from Los Angeles.
And I'm Leah. Thanks for making space in your day for quick, clear local news. Let's set the scene for what's unfolding around the city. First up, D4VD case. Singer faces hearing for gruesome murder and abuse charges. David Anthony Burke, who performs under the stage name D4VD, is a 21-year-old singer now charged in the killing and dismemberment of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Prosecutors also allege he sexually abused her over about a year. He was arraigned on April 20th and entered a not guilty plea. His preliminary hearing is set for June 29th. A preliminary hearing is a short court proceeding where a judge decides if there's enough evidence to move forward to trial. Investigators say the victim's body was found in the trunk of a Tesla linked to Burke. They also allege he paid a student $1,000 to get the victim a new phone. Authorities have detailed the use of tools in what they describe as dismemberment. But to be clear, these are allegations, and Burke maintains his innocence. Given his celebrity status, the case has drawn intense attention and tough questions about influence and manipulation of young fans. The full extent of what happened is still to be determined in court.
Yeah, that hits different. The Tesla detail is chilling. The preliminary hearing matters because that's where a judge decides whether the evidence clears the first bar. Leah, quick question. Why schedule the hearing for late June when the arraignment was back in April?
Court calendars are packed, and both sides need time to review evidence and witness lists. It's slow by design to keep the process fair. Real talk, the facts will get tested in that room.
All right, let's roll on. Next up, shocking arrest. Kern County fire captain charged with long-term abuse of a minor. Christopher Wells, a Kern County Fire Department captain who's been with the department since 2004, was arrested on April 29th. Investigators say the alleged abuse happened between 2014 and 2022, and the inquiry began on January 1st of last year. He faces multiple counts, including continuous sexual abuse of a minor, which is a legal term meaning repeated sexual abuse of a minor over time. Authorities are asking the public for any additional information, and inside the department, this has understandably raised serious concerns about trust and oversight. As always, these are allegations at this stage, and Wells is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in court.
This one really resonates with me. When the accused is an authority figure, someone people turn to in emergencies, it just shakes the ground under a community. Vigilance matters. If something feels off, document it, tell a trusted adult, or make a confidential report. And I get it, it's hard. But patterns get uncovered when people speak up, even years later. Next up, crypto heist. Fake delivery drivers steal about $6.5 million at gunpoint. Federal prosecutors say 3 men from Tennessee posed as delivery drivers in December to get into a California crypto owner's home. Once inside, they allegedly used zip ties and duct tape to restrain people and forced a transfer of about $6.5 million into accounts they controlled. The suspects are linked to a spree targeting multiple California victims. They're facing federal charges, including conspiracy, robbery, and kidnapping, and if convicted, could face up to life in prison. Here's the big takeaway. The scheme relied on a disguise most of us let our guard down for. Personal security around cryptocurrency isn't just passwords, it's your front door, who you let in, and how you handle pressure in a crisis. As of this month, the suspects remain in custody, meaning they're being held while the case moves forward.
Wild how that works out. The fake delivery angle is honestly clever and terrifying. The broader crypto piece is this. Even if your digital setup is rock solid, humans are still the weak point. Social engineering, tricking people instead of hacking code, keeps showing up in these cases. That's something to chew on, huh? Next up, international crime ring. 4 arrested for Westlake Village burglary. The Ventura County Sheriff's Office, that's the local law enforcement agency just northwest of LA, says 4 men stole about $100,000 in belongings from a Westlake Village home on May 5th. Deputies chased 2 getaway cars and made arrests shortly after. Investigators believe the group is part of a transnational organized crime ring, meaning they operate across borders and often hop cities or countries to avoid detection. Charges include residential burglary and conspiracy. Authorities think the same network may be tied to similar hits around Southern California, especially in affluent areas. This crew sounds mobile and methodical, in and out fast, lots of scouting, and ready to split up if chased.
What a twist, right? It's unnerving for folks in the Conejo Valley and along the west side who commute or split time between homes. I'm not here to preach, but layered security helps. Simple terms, that's cameras plus good lighting, plus neighbors watching out, and, if possible, alarm monitoring. And always report suspicious scout vehicles, even if you're not sure. Those early tips can set up patrols before the next hit. Last up, massive LAUSD fraud, $22 million scheme exposed in largest scandal yet. LAUSD, the Los Angeles Unified School District, has filed a lawsuit to recover $22 million it says were siphoned off through a money laundering scheme from 2018 to 2022. Prosecutors have filed criminal charges against Hong, also known as Grace Peng, identified as a district manager, and Gotham Sampath, described as a contractor. The allegation is they steered IT contracts for the district's student data system, called My Integrated Student Information System, or MISIS, to a favored tech company in exchange for kickbacks. Kickbacks are illegal secret payments for sending business someone's way. Investigators say shell companies were used. That's when you create paper-only businesses to hide the money trail. And money laundering, put simply, is making illegally obtained cash look legit by running it through layers of transactions. The district calls this the largest money laundering operation in its history, and it's now trying to claw those funds back while the criminal case, filed in March, moves along.
Yeah, that checks out as a major gut punch for public trust. Shell companies make it look routine on paper, and big institutions have lots of invoices and approvals. That volume can hide patterns. Quick question, Leah. Why do schemes like this run for years before getting spotted?
Procurement is complex, meaning many steps and many hands. If internal controls are weak or audits are infrequent, patterns hide in the noise. Once someone flags an outlier, like repeated awards to the same vendor or unusual pricing, that's when threads start to pull. Here, it looks like those threads finally aligned with criminal charges and a civil push to recover money. So there's your big picture across LA today. Courts, cops, communities, and classrooms all in motion.
All right, that ties it up nicely. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll be back tomorrow from Los Angeles.